Aquarius, you are up for the February Love Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay, so I am doing the love reading. The general readings are already up for February. Also, happy birthday to all the Aquarians out there. I'm looking for my lighter. It's around here somewhere. Hold on, because I'm trying to light my candle. Also, I will be doing the money readings too. So be on the lookout for those. After I wrap up the love readings, I will do the money ones. Let's see what we got here. Yay! See my candle? Well, it's hard to see because of the lighting, but yeah. All right. So we will hop into this. Whatever reading you watch or listen to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. I'm using the Della Luna Answers deck. I randomly came across this on Amazon and I was looking at it and I was like, oh yeah, I think I want to get this. So yeah. All right. May I have the energy for Aquarius for February? May I have the energy for Aquarius for February? May I have the energy for Aquarius? Something told me to check this. What does this say? Learning to did not, oh my goodness, Aquarius, that was your I split the deck and something told me to look at this. That was your reading for January. Was learning in one, it was either your general or your love. I'm pretty sure it was your general. Learning to forgive. You learned how to forgive them. If you get a chance, if you're just now tuning in or whatever, and you're just discovering this podcast, check out the January reading for Aquarius, because that was pretty much the title. So when I split the deck, it says learning to forgive. That is too crazy. Okay. So what is it that Aquarius needs to hear? What is it that Aquarius needs to hear? Something's telling me to take this. I'm going to set it to the side. What is it that Aquarius needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? Okay, that's way too many. Way too many. Thank you. This came out during the pre-shuffle. We'll go into it in a second. Give me some time. I'm looking to see what this is. There was a title in my head during the pre-shuffle. I'm curious if that energy is still around. Some of you are dealing with the karmic. Or were dealing with the karmic. Thank you. Oh, that's two? Okay, what card did I set to the side? This also came out in the pre-shuffle. There are regrets. Okay. I'm going to take one more. Let me have one more. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too many cards. Get these up here. Okay, try this again. May I have one more? Thank you. Okay. Yeah. There's some scratch in the head. And there are regrets. All right. So we're going to go over this. Again, there are regrets of a card. I was delusional. So there was something that you weren't facing the truth with. Now, this card says, you love me. So whoever this person is, if you're wondering, do they still love you? Yes, they do. They still love you. Other card that came out is karmic. So this person was your karmic. Stuff that you needed to learn from each other. And then other card that came out, someone has unmet needs. Someone has unmet needs. And that could be you, or that could be them, or that could be both of you, that you have unmet needs. But this is someone where it's like the energy that I got in the pre-shelf is someone scratching their head. And it's like they're thinking about things. And they're like, why? How did we get here? Type of thing. I feel for some of you that may be you, or that could be them, or that could be both of you, where you're scratching your head and you're like, how did we go so far off from what we had? Type of energy. But yes, someone has unmet needs. And then of course, the final card that came out, you didn't mean it. You didn't mean it. So that means either you did something or you said something that you didn't mean. And now it's sort of like some of you want to turn back time because you're like, okay, I did this or I said this and I do regret it. And when you were saying it, you weren't seeing what the actual situation was. It was like you were seeing it from a totally different lens at the time when you did what you did or you said what you said. And had you actually taken a step back and really, looked at the situation, analyzed every piece of things, then you may have responded or reacted differently, is what you may have done. It may have been something over unmet needs, meaning at that time, your needs were not being met, but your approach to resolve the issue of your needs not being met, maybe it wasn't the right approach at the time. And now that you're looking back on that, you're like, okay, yeah, maybe I could have done it differently, is where you're at on that part. Let's add some color to this, which, FYI, this is kind of an explicit deck. This is the Monera deck. Can we clarify the cards on the table for Aquarius? Can we clarify the cards on the table for Aquarius? Can we clarify the cards on the table for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to hear about love? What does Aquarius need to hear about love? What does Aquarius need to hear about love? Okay, that almost came out. Thank you. Okay, looking to do some swift action. I also feel like there's some hesitation. Some of you, it wouldn't surprise me if the Hangman came out. Thank you. You want a victory, is what you want. Some of you want this person to take you back. But I feel like you're debating. Because again, it's like the Knight of Swords is fast-moving energy. It's like quick decision, but also it can be gathering information too. But I feel this card, the energy is hesitant. Like it gives me Two of Swords energy or Hangman energy. But you want the victory with the Six of Wands. Now also, strangely enough, maybe in the relationship, one of your complaints was you didn't feel like they recognized you, like they paid enough attention, or that they let you know that you're the one, Six of Wands. Like sometimes you may have felt they didn't hold you in high regard. It can also be this energy, which may have led to everything that happened. Anything else? Can we put some clarity on this? Thank you. Got 3 cards on the table now. So, 10 of Swords, cycle ending. We have the Knight of Cups, which is the Knight of Water. It's actually the elements themselves in this deck. So fire, water, air, and earth. But we have the Knight of Cups with making an offer. And then the Queen of Cups. So someone wants a partnership, for sure. I feel this is you, Aquarius, because you have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. That equals the Two of Cups, because 1 + 1 is 2. So there's some type of partnership. You may be dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, with the Queen of Cups, specifically Cancer. And you may want to make an offer to them to see if you can get the victory. With the Six of Wands energy, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with one of those signs, too. Is there anything else? Okay, thank you. What card is this? Yeah, for this particular, this is Sagittarius energy, Temperance. For this particular card, you're looking to balance out your differences. I believe for some of you, you know that you have differences, especially if you're dealing with a water sign. That's two different love languages right there, air and water. But with this Temperance card, what you're looking to do is balance it out. Is there anything else Aquarius needs to hear? Thank you. And you want to start over again. The Fool. That's what it is. You want to start over again. It's like you want to start from scratch and sort of treat the past as if it never happened. I can tell you right now, speaking as a Cancer, and I've dealt with an Aquarius before, Cancers don't operate like that. Like I say, we don't hold grudges. We have long memories. So if anything was not addressed that happened in the past, it's going to be difficult with the water sign, not just Cancer, but really any water sign. It's going to be difficult with the water sign for you to come in and they're like, oh, okay, it never happened, because we deal with emotion. That's what we deal with. So stuff has to be addressed when it comes to this. So I'm just telling you, you all have free will. You can do what you want to do. But if you're dealing with the water sign, you're going to have to, if you want a new start, you have to address the past. I mean, you don't have to, but it's recommended that you address the past and say, okay, you know what? We both did some things that didn't help the relationship. Let's go ahead and start over. But in doing it that way, but you can't just come in, make an offer and be like, okay, let's get back together, and not address why you broke up or why it didn't work out. All right. Bottom of the deck. 5 of Pentacles. Feeling left out. Some of you, that might be why you're hesitating, because you feel this person might say no. But they still love you. They do. They still love you. So, yeah. That is the message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Till next time, be blessed.